Hello everyone and welcome back to the County Choirs Football Manager 2015 West Ham YouTube series. I'm just going to make you guys aware of a little change we're going to make with the in-game part of the series. As a suggestion made to me in the Newport County series, I've decided to take the approach that I had in last season's Newport County save towards the end, when I reverted to only showing it when particular highlights come up, when goals are scored. Sometimes we caught some disallowed goals thinking they were going to stand, and red cards and stuff like that, and obviously live penalties. So I'm going to be reverting to that. It should mean that I'm able to get a couple, well, maybe one more game in every episode, so we can get through our seasons just that bit quicker. And obviously I know I promised recently that the volume of these episodes would increase. Unfortunately, I still haven't managed to get the time, but Christmas is done with now, so I can definitely see there being plenty more free time for me to actually record some more episodes. So without further ado, as you can see, we are home to West Brom. Those of you, to refresh your memory of the last episode that we ended it with a 4-0 win at Anfield, which in my opinion is friggin' phenomenal, so I'm hoping that that's going to set us up to climb the table. I mean, as you can see, West Brom are sitting in 5th. We are sitting in 13th. We hope to be where West Brom are within a few games. So if we beat West Brom, we're going to send ourselves a lot closer to that sort of area of the table. So I'll see you guys after we've picked our team. Okay, and here's our team selection. I've gone with Sakho because it was brought to my attention that he's been training really well. And obviously I've just been asked about his current goals rate. Can he overcome it? Well, this is the kind of game I think is set up for him to overcome. Every time I get a good report from a player in training, they always tend to put in a good performance in the next game if you start them. So that's why I've gone with Sakho. Winston Reid is suspended, and as you can see, the rest of the team pretty much picks itself, except Carl Jenkinson was a bit low on fitness, so that's why O'Brien is in instead of him. I wanted to start with Carlton Cole, but Zarate, you've got to have Zarate up front. Obviously, like I said, with Sakho, but Cole can come off the bench and make a difference if we need him later in the game. So, as you will see shortly, this is the difference in the in-game recording that I do. As you'll see, I'll only bring it up if there's a goal, and then we'll have our half-time interval and stuff like that as well. So, let's hope we get on well. And we've taken the lead through Zarate. Like I say, we always got to play Zarate. You never know what he's capable of. This was a pretty straightforward finish, as you see in the replay. Sakho looking to get himself a goal. He's getting into some good positions, Sakho, but Zarate was here to finish that. Nice easy goal, but we're 1-0 up. Happy days. Okay, we're 1-0 up at half-time. Adrian had to make a good save towards the end of the first half, but it's been pretty much all us, to be honest with you. The new tactics are certainly working well for us. To be honest with you, every single save I've got, because I got a couple of computers, a few different saves, I like to mix things up a bit. Basically, the tactics are working in every single game that I've got, so these are tactics we will be sticking with for the near future. But as I can say, Valencia, who's been on and off all season, is playing a 7.9 with an assist to his name, and Zarate, who has been sort of on and off, but has come up big for us when we've needed him, has come up with a goal. So it's looking good. We have to watch Martin Noble's fitness. As you can see, he's slumped down to 80, but other than that, we're looking pretty sweet, guys. So let's see how the second half goes. And what a finish by Downing. To be honest with you, West Brom were stepping up the door a bit, so I was thinking the second goal couldn't come any sooner, if it was coming, but Zarate did well to bring it down, waited for the space, slipped the ball back to Downing, who slams it right at the near post. What a finish. 2-0, guys, looking sweet. And just to round it off in injury time, there's 3-0, Guagua with the second goal of the season. And as you see from the replay, from the corner, Cresswell puts in a nice little delivery. Song's there to smack it. Guagua's there to put the finishing touches to it. 3-0, and that should see the game out. For an impressive follow-up to a historic win at Anfield. 3-0 against a team who were odds-on favourites to beat us. Funny enough, they were 4-5 to win this game. There it is, full time, 3-0. And let's have a look at the stats, because obviously everyone's happy Everyone's delighted. I'm delighted. I suppose if you guys are following this closely enough, you'll be delighted too. We absolutely smashed it. And obviously, but only in 12th. But as you can see, we're 3 points away from Man United, like, you know. So the fortunes of West Ham are certainly turning around. And obviously, we've got a couple of much-needed wins under our belt, and it's looking pretty sweet from here on. I'm not sure who we got next. I'll check that out now. But you know, I've got every confidence of taking on anybody right now. Okay then, guys, our next game, away to Newcastle, who, looking at the league, ain't performing all that well, but they did just beat Man United at Old Trafford, so they're on a similar type of high as what we are. So I can definitely expect this to be a tough game, but with the way we're playing at the moment, if we emulate anything close to our last two performances, we could come away with a result. Our next game after that is Crystal Palace at home, so if we win this game against Newcastle, if we pinch it, we've got every reason to feel confident going into the Crystal Palace game, thinking that we could really jump the table now. We could end this episode. We started it in 13th. We could end this episode, you know, well into the top 10. So you know, it pretty much rides on this Newcastle game now. Because if we lose, you know, we'll come into a bit of a confidence glitch, which may cause us to falter against Crystal Palace. But I say we're on a bit of a high at the moment, so never rule us out. Anyway, I'll show you guys the team I've selected for this match when we get to there. Okay, this is the team. Winston Reid is back. The big bad news that we've got is Alex Song is out through suspension. So Downing is going to play in a central midfield role. Our other central midfielders are a bit low on fitness with Jarvis. Maybe Jarvis's pace might be something that we could benefit from in this match. Obviously, Downing's passing and crossing, I suppose, from the centre midfield, there's nothing stopping him providing those sort of balls. But obviously, as you can see, the defence, as it kept the clean sheet, stays the same, except Winston Reid, got to be our best defender. He stays in that position. Sakho, I'm still feeling a goal from him sometime soon. I just don't want to drop him. Besides, his fitness is a bit better than Carlton Cole's right now. So we'll see how that goes. Amalfitano is looking for first team football. I did tell him that he would get it. Valencia played so well in the last game, I can't drop him. So he's going to have to wait a little bit longer for his time on the pitch. Anyway, time to crack on with the game, guys. Let's hope we get something out of it. And there it is. Sakho gets his goal. It's been all us. We've absolutely battered them in this opening 15 minutes. And Jarvis is playing really well out on the left. Zarate finds Sakho just onside. Smash bottom corner. 1-0 up. What a start to the game. And it's 2-0. We're running riot here. Zarate, what a goal. Wait till you see this replay, guys. We chased them back so well and catch them well on the break. Well, we chased them back. Valencia's ball was a result of him pickpocketing. I didn't see which player he took it from, but look at that. Zarate in all that space. He's always going to score from there. 2-0. So, guys, we go in at half-time. We're 2-0 up. We're running absolute rampant here. So things are looking pretty damn sweet. We're on course for a third straight win. And Crystal Palace at home in our next game, we've got to be fancied for. Let's just hope we hold on to this 2-0 lead. And obviously we don't give them away back into the game, because it is Newcastle. They are at home. You give them that little bit of confidence and they could, you know, bring you down. But we're 2-0 up. We're playing extremely well. I can't physically see this being anything other than a win for us. But you never know. This is Football Manager at the end of the day. So let's see how the second half goes. And it's 3-0 and it's no goal. I know it's a cool on goal. It must have hit the post and bounced back out. As we look at this replay, we've been knocking on their door really hard at the moment, and it comes off a cruel and it goes in. I don't say that's an own goal, to be honest with you, but it should be Noble's goal. Anyway, 3-0, guys. And it's 3-1 with about 20 minutes left. Newcastle are starting to come back into the game a little bit, and I don't think there's anything anyone can do about this goal. I guess our defenders could have been positioned better, but 3-1, guys. And there we go, guys. It's full time. 3-1. We didn't let them back in. They got the one goal. It was merely a consolation. What an absolutely stunning victory that is. I mean, look at that. I mean, we absolutely destroyed them too. I mean, that just speaks for itself, really, doesn't it? I mean, we're only sitting in 10th still. Obviously, results around us not going too well, but a win against Crystal Palace now will certainly set us up pretty sweetly, won't it? I mean, I'll just give you some time to just take that in, guys. I mean, that is pretty damn, awesome, really. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, I mean, we've won at Anfield, we've battered West Brom against the odds, we've battered Newcastle against the odds, and our next game is a favourable fixture. I mean, we're ending this, we're going to end this episode in a much better position than we started it, so definitely getting exciting now. I'll see you at the next game. Okay guys, the next game, home to Crystal Palace. I really fancy us for this one, so let's go and see the team selection and crack on with the match. Okay guys, we're slight favourites to win this one, finally. Starting with the same striking lineup. Song's back, so Dayning's back on the left. Noble has been playing very impressively, so he's in central mid. Winston Reeves a bit low on fitness, so Tompkins is put back into the lineup with Guagua, and the same fullbacks, and obviously Adrian in goal. So, really fancy us, like I said. So let's see how we get on. There's the opener. It's taken us just over 25 minutes to get it. Mark Noble, without a strike, as you'll see. But Crystal Palace have come out the blocks harder. They had the first few chances of the game. And Adrian being on top form. So right, he's shot the block. Noble firing on the half volley. Smack. You don't save them, do you? 1-0, looking sweet. Okay guys, it's half time. We're not taking the game to them as strongly as we did against Newcastle. But the fact is, we're winning 1-0, and this just could be just one of them days where you don't play well, but you still get the result. Hopefully that's the case. But nonetheless, we're winning 1-0. We could have been 2-0 up, but Alex Song thumped the bar. It was rather unlucky. But I say, we're half time, we're 1-0 up, and we're in control of the game. So, can't say fairer than that. And there it is, Zarate. What a finish this is. Wait till you see this go. Wade turns on his left foot and just finds the bottom corner. Absolutely sublime. Look at this, Dayning just slots it in. And this is what I mean by Zarate. He can just do anything, just turns on it and slams it in. What a goal. Fantastic. 2-0 guys. And another Zarate special, guys. Look at this cheeky finish. Look at that. Top quality. 3-0. We are running rampant in this Premier League right now. Okay then guys, and it's finished 3-0. Let's have a little look at the stats. I think we dominated that game in the end. Yeah, them chances came pretty early on, so once we settled into the game, there was only going to be one winner. 68% possession. I mean, look at the way we're playing. We are now 5th place. 5th. Our next game is away at Southampton, which will be a tough one. I mean, obviously I think Southampton will be a lot more of a tough away game than what Newcastle was, but obviously there's teams around us still at play. But the only team that can take over us is Stoke, so the worst we can do, actually no, Tottenham can take over, so the worst we can do is 7th. From 13th to 7th in 3 games is phenomenal. And that's not including where we were before we beat Liverpool 4-0. So as you can see, the wins are ramping up now. 6 wins out of 14, where it was it 2 wins out of 12. So we've won 4 games on the bounce. And Southampton, we've got to be looking at getting a result there, I think, at least a draw. I'd be happy with a draw. Anyway, we're looking good on time on this episode, so I definitely think we can squeeze that Southampton game in, so I will see you guys there. Okay then guys, this is the Southampton game now. Southampton versus West Ham. 4 wins on the bounce. Flying at the moment is our recent result. I mean, look at that. I mean, was that 13 goals in 4 games and conceded 1. It's phenomenal if you look at the 4 games before and look at it. We really have stopped the rot now, haven't we? Really, really have stopped the rot. So we are looking at achieving the goals which I set at the beginning of the season, which was to get into Europe and finish in the top half. Southampton stand in the way of that. But then look at the 2 games we've got after that, Tottenham and Chelsea. The way this episode is going at the moment, I think we can squeeze them two big games in there. And then we can start the next episode afterwards with our Christmas period. So, let's not waste time chatting shit. Let's crack on with the game. I'll see you guys at the team selection. Okay guys, I have picked the strongest possible team we could pick. We are completely full strength. And they are all fit and raring to go. we are slight favourites for this game, so it's set up for a 5th win in a row. But then if you look at the Southampton team and some of the players that they've got there, it's not going to be an easy game. But as you can see, Southampton are not as strong as they would appear to be in real life. So I can't see any reason why we can't possibly pinch us, but in the same way we did against, well, we didn't pinch it against Newcastle, we smashed Newcastle. But obviously our expectations were to hopefully pinch it. I'm hoping we can look at the same eventuality in this game. So without further ado, let's crack on. And we've taken the lead as Zarate again, 15th goal of the season, phenomenal. But we started the game phenomenally as well. I mean, Sacco had a glorious chance, forced a good save, and then Noble hit the post off a free kick, but Dinan cut the ball in really well there. Zarate's there, finish it, Forster stands, no chance whatsoever there. And it's 1-0, great start. Absolutely sublime football yet again, and it's 2-0. Running absolutely rampant at the moment, guys. Wait till you see this play. Valencia turns well, over to Song, slots it in, Dining on the half volley, first time, bottom corner. Absolutely sweet. 2-0, guys. Fucking living this at the moment. It's half time, we're 2-0 up, and I'm absolutely living this game at the moment. I mean, it's phenomenal, isn't it? I mean, 5 games in a row, we've absolutely battered these teams. You know, maximum points out of these 5 as well. I mean, it is a phenomenal save at the moment, and we're doing phenomenally in this episode. I mean, I can't stress how good this episode is going at the moment. I mean, obviously you guys are watching it, so you know. But 2-0 half time. Let's hope we don't get above ourselves. We keep our feet on the ground, and we play the second half like we did the first half. There's a Winston Reid on goal, guys, and we look rather unlucky on the near post there. So Ward-Prowse puts the ball over, and O'Brien swiped at that. It looks as though O'Brien hit the ball at Reid and it went in. Unfortunate, guys, but we're still winning. And the worst has happened, guys, is 2-2 now, and this is absolutely thundering strike from Morgan Schneiderlin. And you'll see it right now. Not a lot you can do when players are hitting the ball as well as this. But our defence gave him too much space. Simple as that. 2-2. And guys, we got a penalty in the 85th minute. And we really are showing some character here to be pushing this game. If we can score this, this would be a great victory if we can score and hold on. Who's it to take it? It's going to be Zarate. Yes! Get in there! It's 3-2, guys. And what character they're showing, because Southampton have really hit this hard in the second half, and they should be 3-2 up by now. But it's us, we're leading again. Great penalty from Zarate. And it's 3-2. Let's hope we can hold on. And there it is, guys. Hold on, we do. 3-2. And I'm not being funny, guys, but they are going to work out to be 3 massive, massive points for us. I mean, the confidence we'll get from this game will be a lot more than the other ones, I can tell you that now. I mean, they ended up with more attempts. Our possession was better, but they had the better of the game as far as attempts at goal are concerned. So for us to win that game is phenomenal. And we are a point away from the Champions League spots. Not going to get ahead of ourselves right now, but we are set up well because Tottenham and Chelsea are coming up and they are home. So you'd really fancy us, I think. So let's get to those games because I want to see how we get on in them. The draw for the FA Cup third round here, guys. I'm not going to beat around the bush and draw it all out. I'll just go bang, draw all teams and see who we get. We are at home to Crawley. A favourable draw, which should see us into the 4th round. Happy days. The first of the 2 big ones then, guys. We're going to be playing against Tottenham. We're only in 7th because of obviously other games going on around us. But I can really see us nicking this one. I've got a lot of confidence in us at the moment, but let's not expect anything. It's still Tottenham Hotspur at the end of the day. Let's see how we get on then, guys. Let's see what the team selection. Okay, guys, keeping with the winning team, obviously. Funny enough, we're actually 4 to 5 favourites to win this because of our winning run at the moment. But let's not, let's not just go expecting things. I mean, you just look at this team. They have got a very, very good team there. So it's going to be tough. But with the way that we're playing at the moment, especially at home, we've got to be fancied. So let's see how it goes. Okay, guys, we've got in a half time and it's 0-0. Basically, it's been a tale of two halves in the first half. I mean, they started the stronger of the teams. They missed some really big chances, and then in the second half of the first half, we finished it the stronger of the teams, and we missed some really big chances, and then falling to Sakho again. I really am going to drop him sometime soon, I promise you. But you never know. He may score 0-0, and it's pretty much all to play for. I'm liking the fact that we came in the stronger of the two teams. But obviously, you know, Tottenham are capable of pulling things out of the bag. So let's wait and see how the second half goes. And Valencia has been sent off and with a two-footed lunge. Obviously not what we needed at all. So I'm going to have to see what I can do tactically to turn this thing around for us. And it's 1-0, guys, and it's a very unlucky goal to concede because it was off of a rebound from a really, really good save from Adrian. What a save! And then as he was getting up, you beating on his near post. Really, really unlucky, guys. It's the 10 men that stayed for us. Okay then, guys, we lost 1-0 in the end. I think going down to 10 men seriously messed us up. Seriously. I'll wait for this stupid computer to catch up a minute. Yeah, as you can see, the red card there. It was looking pretty well. Given the lack of discipline. There we go. Yep, he will be getting a good word spoken to him. So as you can see, the possession was in our favour, and most of them chances came after the red card. So you can pretty much say that we were looking good until that. Zarate, a poor performance from Zarate, a rare poor performance from Zarate, was obviously a key factor as well. I took him off in the end, so Carlton Cole could hold the ball up for us to maybe give us a bit more of an edge up front if we were getting forward. But it didn't work out in the end. But it's a strong team we're up against, and they only scored from, you know, well, what you can say, a fortunate goal. So I'm not overly disappointed about that. We're lying in 8th, everyone on 16 games. We're in the top half, which is where, you know, we set out to be. Europe and top half. Europe is the top aim, but being in the top half is obviously nice. So Chelsea next, and we'll see how we get on there. Alright then, guys, this is going to be the final episode of the final game of the episode. Obviously Tottenham have gone and beaten Everton 3-0, so they're rejuvenated since beating us. We are now home to Chelsea in a massive game. I think Valencia is going to be suspended, so Amalfitano, I think that's how you pronounce it, it's a weird one, is going to get his chance in the first team that he's been wanting. So let's hope he repays the opportunity he's going to be given. Hopefully we get something against this Chelsea team. Guys, I just wanted to show you, we're actually evens favourites to win this game. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. It's got to be down to our recent form. But I'm favourites to beat Chelsea even though we're at home. That's bloody nuts. I think. Oh. There we go. That'll do. So you can see Amalfitano, that's how you pronounce it. Amalfitano is starting. But other than that, we're the same team except for Stokes. Sakho looked like he was getting back into it. He misses too many chances. He plays too many weak performances. Stokes has come up and scored goals for us when we've needed him to. Sakho simply hasn't, so he's finally getting dropped. Other than that, we're keeping the same. So let's see how this game goes. And what did I say about Stokes? Oh my God, 1-0 up against Chelsea, guys. Wait till you see this. We replayed some really good stuff on the ball. We kept the ball so well. It came from the right and it got switched over, you know, pass after pass. Zarate and Stokes is onside. He slots it home superbly. 1-0 up, guys. Come on. Oh, sorry, guys. It's actually offside. That's 2 goals Sami Khedira after offside. I actually thought that was on. Okay then, guys. We've come in and we're 1-0 up. It's saying Chelsea are the better team. As you can see, I've reverted for this game to a counter-attacking play, which maybe we could have done against Tottenham, in all honesty. But we're 1-0 up. Anthony Stokes got injured, unfortunately. Sakho's come on. a chance for Sacco to prove himself because he knows he's going to get dropped in future. So 1-0 half time, we're on the counter attack. Let's hope we can hold on to this win. And what a way for Sacco to prove to me that he can score some goals. 77th minute, 2-0. Come on. I mean, we play some good football again. And Chelsea have had their chances, but we have had some chances too, mind. And we have taken ours, they haven't taken theirs. So if we win, it will be very much a deserved victory. 2-0 against Chelsea. Come on. Things have just got a bit better. Willian has been sent off. It's late. We may as well see this game out. An injury time now, and it's looking like we've won this one. Without doubt. It's waiting for the time to run down. Time for a third, maybe. Certainly would be nice, but we don't need to go chasing another goal. We got two. It would be nice for Adrian to keep a clean sheet there. Son would be nice for a foul. Shouldn't be a problem for that, surely. Absolutely pathetic. But, see, Shirley will take this free kick. That's it. 2-0. West Ham 2, Chelsea 0. It's nice that the Tottenham game didn't affect our players, so we've bounced back with a win. And this one will put their confidence even higher than it was beforehand. This is phenomenal, guys. What a win. What a performance. That'll do there. And you can say we were the better team in that game as well. To be the better team against Chelsea, to be sitting in 5th place when we started it in 13th, to get 5 wins out of 6 in this episode, so that's 6 wins out of 7 that we've had. That is just phenomenal. We've leapfrogged Chelsea, and Newcastle we beat convincingly are the team chasing us for 5th place. Guys, this is phenomenal. I'm really happy with this save, and this is obviously our best episode by a clear mile. And the approach I've taken with the games is one that I will be continuing for the foreseeable future as well. Anyway, guys, that's all I've got time for this episode. Thanks very much for watching yet again, and I hope you guys are keeping in tune with it. And any feedback or anything you want to say, feel free to leave it in the comments below. And a cheeky little like on the video wouldn't go amiss either. Thanks, guys. Cheerio for now.